survive the night.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Cunningham against Young. The three. And the three ball is good. Young's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Hawks. Feeds it to Nelson. Got a piece of it. Hardaway with a wide open look. Another three for Atlanta.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition three.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Returning fire. Great aggressive play by Cade Cunningham.
Outside Hardaway. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Hardaway's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Good work there as it goes.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Now, here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Stewart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Cunningham finds Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the Bad Boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. The Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Here's Nelson following the bucket by the Hawks. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons.
Team first. Pistons substitution. Number 23, Jaden Ivey.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Hunter. Again, the Hawks score.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. The Pistons, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Young against Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 8 points. Young looking it over. Hardaway for 3. They get it back. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Asar Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he makes the first. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Thompson. Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Ivy. It's tipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
And that one's good. Hunter, 8 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Nelson with a screen on Hardaway. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Hawks leading by 11. Young pass to Hunter. Shot from 16. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. That shot off the mark. Hunter with some nice defense. Pass to Jaquez. Sinks the triple.
Great three-point shooting here out of the game. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Detroit making a switch here.
Looking here at some numbers for Rui Hachimura. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Bangs home the trifecta. Cunningham's got 11.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Ivy passes to Torres. Cunningham on the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to Jaquez. He kicks it to Hardaway. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Cunningham. Good D by Hardaway. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 19-point game. Their last encounter was in Detroit where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And that one, good.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now.
Oh!
Yes!
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks taking a 19-point lead into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. DeJounte Murray is out there with Black. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 slot. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Smart. A pass to Ivan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Passes it to Murray. Over Ivy. And again, it's Atlanta.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now for Detroit, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Back to Exum. Nelson, the pass to Torres. The feed to Nelson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Jaquez. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Stewart checked in for Detroit. Dumars comes in for Dante Exum. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees.
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second-chance opportunities.
Atlanta with the ball, following the three by Detroit. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Hachimura. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. And Dumars gets it to go.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Black dishes to Murray. Here's Hachimura. Trains the three-pointer. Hachimura's got 10 points in the game.
Nice stroke from long range. If he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take it.
Nelson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Nelson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A different look here for Detroit. Thompson comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Smart. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks leading by 21. Black kicks to Murray. Back to Black. Pass to Hawkes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Dumars the pass to Nelson. There's the dish to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. The shape. Got a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. They get it again. And that one's good. Hunter. He's got 16.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Dumars the pass to Stewart. It's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. Detroit making a switch. Ivy's checked in.
To the lineup for the Pistons. Number 23, Jaden Ivey.
Five on the clock. The tray. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Ivey. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland. Pass to Stewart. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Murray. Driving the lane, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Here's Cunningham. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Stewart misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now, here's Ivey. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Steps back. Black kicks to Hachimura. From the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Atlanta Hawks.
Unstoppable from range. That was the story of the first half. Defenders tried to chase them off their spots, but they made some tough shots.
And they had that relentless approach. They don't mind missing one or two. They just keep on coming at you. Hey, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. The selection for the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Cunningham is out there with Dumars. Then it's Nelson, then it's Thompson, and it's Stewart in at the 5, down low. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. Nelson with the steal. Thompson outside, and there's the pass to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And then Hunter with the jam.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Here's Thompson, misses off the left iron.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Murray, good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now here's Cunningham, 13 points in the game. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Hunter against Stewart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Hunter. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dumars the pass to Stewart. And they get it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Tenacious play from Stewart inside, putting up the shot all while being fouled.
Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Stewart. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Bamba's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Nelson gets it to go.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Young passes to Hunter. Kicks it to Murray. From past the arc, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Lobbed up there for Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Bamba. That 3 off the mark. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years, and there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Rejected by Murray.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. Then on Sunday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Torres checked in for Stewart. Dante Exum comes in for Thompson. And Ivy subbed in for Joe Dumars.
A lot of teams bait Murray into taking this shot, and he obliges by knocking it down.
Here's Nelson, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Nelson kicks to Exum. Passes it to Cunningham. Over Young. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 19-7 run. And the basket by Johnson.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Cunningham inside. He's against Young, and it's good. 2 points. Cunningham's got 15.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Bamba, a screen on Cunningham. And good that time.
What an effort by Trae Young. He found a way to score it.
Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Hunter. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Detroit has possession. Following the bucket by the Hawks, Torres. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
What a play. You see why Ivy's teammates score with such ease. They're giving great passes.
And so it's Atlanta with it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Out to Nelson. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
His first, team first. At the line for your Hawks, DeJounte.
First one falls for him.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And so Murray nails both of them. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside for Smart. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Marcus Smart.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Joe Dumars, he's checked in for the Pistons.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now, here is Young. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Smart. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Ivy passes to Exum. The 10-footer. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closer. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. DeJounte Murray loves to play with flair, and he did not hold back on that dunk.
Dumars kicks to Exum. Inside. Misses the layup. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hands it from downtown.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The first one falls.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And so Young nails them both.
I know Trae can seem frustrated at times, but to me, that's just his passion showing. He cares about the outcome of every play.
Now here's Thompson to end the run. Detroit, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Took him no time at all on that one. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Cunningham. It's deflected. Young dishes to Hunter. For 3, Murray. Good once again. That makes it 8 for 9 this game.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Thompson, a screen on Young. Cunningham against Young. Cunningham passes to Nelson. Pocket 6. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. And Young kicks to Bamba. Here's Murray. Again, the Hawks score.
When Murray gets on a roll, He is really something. What a night.
Here's Cunningham, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His fourth. Team starter. At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 19-5 run. And Young kicks to Johnson. Another three for Atlanta.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Dumars. And Dumars drops them both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson right side. Thompson comes with the double team. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Big Dog.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Now, here's Cunningham. And Nelson gets it to go.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Hits it from three-point range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Murray. Misses, and he wants that one back. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Big Dog.
having scuffs. Okay, I play